10 YouTubers who were murderers. Today, YouTube stars can make some serious money, and sometimes that draws in people who want attention for all the wrong reasons. There are many online superstars who broke the law over the past decade and for a number of reasons. While some fell in love and had inappropriate relationships with underage fans, others went out on full-blown bloody rampages that ended in catastrophe. That is, murder. Worry no more. Starface Productions is here to expose these people who become bad to the bone. So hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell to get updates to all our videos, and hit the thumbs up button as well. Let's begin. These are the 10 YouTubers who were murderers. Number 10. Randy Stair. Randy Stair, the 24-year-old YouTuber turned killer, spent months planning a mass murder-suicide that he hoped would bring him fame and notoriety. His multiple social media accounts, YouTube channels, and online blogs and journals all contained sinister hints and early warning signs about the macabre events he was planning. Like last May 11, 2017, he recorded a 42-minute-long video that described his plans in detail. He also praised the teen killers behind the Columbine high school shootings as heroes. Gruesome. His suicide note also said, "I wanted fame. I wanted to be recognized on the street. I wanted to be in movies or have documentaries made about me." In the days leading up to the shooting, Stair began posting ominous warnings about the events that would unfold. He left a chilling trail of online clues that made it clear he intended to pull off a mass murder-suicide attack in the near future. Then, on June 7, 2017, he uploaded an extensive collection of notes, journals, and recordings, as well as uploading a video titled Supermarket Tour June 7, the day before the shooting. Stair's shift at the Weis Market grocery store in Eaton Township near Tunkhannock in northern Pennsylvania began at 11 p.m. on June 7. He spent 90 minutes barricading the doors before opening fire on 3 co-workers, shooting them to death before turning the gun on himself. Number 9. Jared Lee Loughner. Jared Loughner posted disturbing and bizarre videos on YouTube over topics of religion, mind tricks, the government, and a new currency he designed. Okay, nothing serious so far. While his following was small, his view counts are high. Loughner became a mass murderer on January 8, 2011, when he shot and killed 6 people in Arizona. He shot and severely injured U.S. Representative Gabrielle Giffords, his original target. Other victims included Chief U.S. District Court Judge John Roll, as well as 9-year-old bystander Christina Taylor Green. In August 2012, Loughner pled guilty to 19 counts of murder and attempt of murder, and he was sentenced to life plus 140 years in federal prison. Number 8. Anthony Powell. It's not surprising when people who spew hate online end up doing something terrible in real life. Anthony Powell posted videos calling out the terrible demon that is women, and more specifically, black women. For some reason, a bunch of viewers gave him support for this enlightened view. Powell ended up stalking and murdering fellow YouTuber and student Asia McGowan with a shotgun, and then turned the weapon on himself. Number 7. Aloe Castillo. Aloe had a very tiny YouTube channel with around 60 subscribers and only a handful of vlog-style videos uploaded. Aloe turned deadly when he shot and killed his father before taking aim at his high school. Luckily, no one was killed in the school attack, which included the use of pipe bombs. Number 6. Lisa Perez. Lisa Perez was a teen who was pregnant with their second child when she fatally shot her boyfriend Pedro Ruiz during the filming of a prank for their YouTube channel La Mona Lisa. Pedro Ruiz was a 22-year-old aspiring YouTube star known for recording and uploading videos of the couple performing pranks on each other. In an effort to gain fame for their videos, their stunts and pranks became more daring. Before filming their final stunt, Mona Lisa voiced her concerns about how dangerous the stunt was in a Twitter post and on her Facebook page, and admitted Ruiz pushed her to go through with it. Ruiz held a hardcover encyclopedia to his chest, while Perez shot at the book. Unsurprisingly, the prank went horribly wrong, and the bullet went through Ruiz's chest, and Perez immediately called 911. Mona Lisa pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 180 days jail time with a further 10 years of supervised probation. One thing's for sure, she learns 2 lessons. 1. Don't use guns on pranks. 2. Encyclopedias aren't bulletproof. Number 5. Lane Davis. Davis's YouTube channel, Seattle for Truth, featured many videos revolving around his right-wing views and conspiracy theories prior to being deactivated. Davis was an active conspiracy theorist who maintained a strong online presence in many alt-right circles, including writing in many online blogs, posting conspiracy videos on YouTube, and ranting on Reddit. Lane Morris Davis was a 33-year-old unemployed man living in his parents' home in Samish Island, Washington, when he attacked and killed his own father with a knife. In his testimony, Davis admitted to stabbing his father to death during an argument about pedophilia. His father apparently called him a Nazi and a racist, which prompted the rage-filled, violent attack. Lane confessed to stabbing his father to death and has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. At the time of his writing, Lane was being held on $1 million bails. His trial begins in January 2018. Number 4. Elliot Rodger. Infamous 22-year-old Elliot Rodger went on a vicious killing spree in Isla Vista, California on May 23, 2014. Rodger fatally stabbed 3 males in his residence before shooting another 3 females in front of a sorority house in town, where 2 of the women were killed, 1 injured. He also fatally shot a man at a local deli and injured 13 others during fire exchange with police officers. Rodger ultimately ended the horrific night in Isla Vista by shooting himself inside his wrecked BMW. The day before Rodger's rampage, he posted a YouTube video explaining why it had to come to this. He described that being a virgin, girls turning him down, and popular kids ignoring him at school had become too much for him to bear. Number 3. Anders Behring Breivik. Anders Behring Breivik was 32 when he killed 77 people in a terrorist attack in Oslo, Norway. However, his rampage was planned for several years in advance. Breivik was also known online by a range of other names, including Andrew Berwick and Fjotl Hansen. A few hours before he set out on his rampage, Breivik emailed a 1,500-page manifesto to around 1,000 recipients, outlining his bizarre reasons behind such horrific actions. He also uploaded a 12-minute hate-filled video titled Knights Templar 2083 movie trailer that detailed the events that were about to unfold. On July 22, 2011, he detonated a fertilizer bomb from his van, killing 8 people. He then posed as a police officer in order to be permitted onto a ferry to Utoya Island, where he opened fire on a group of people who were participating in a Workers' Youth League summer camp, killing a further 69 people. Breivik was sentenced to 21 years imprisonment with a minimum time frame of 10 years, the maximum sentence in Norway. Number 2. Trey Sessler. Trey Sessler was an anime and video game YouTuber under the username Lenscap Productions. His videos were viewed millions of times, and he posted a total of 323 videos. On March 20, 2012, he killed his father, mother, and brother in his Waller, Texas home. The writing was found all over the walls, expressing love for his family and things like, "God forgive me, for I cannot forgive myself." The bodies of his family had been shot multiple times. He later admitted to police he killed them because he did not want them to know about his upcoming Columbine-inspired massacre where he and a friend had planned on shooting up a high school. He was then charged with capital murder. Number 1. Pekka-Eric Auvinen. Pekka-Eric Auvinen was an 18-year-old high school student who spent much of his free time writing in his online blogs or posting videos to his YouTube channel. Auvinen's online moniker was Termgeist89, and he spent the last few weeks of his broadcasting increasingly extremist views and beliefs. Auvinen often featured himself in his online video brandishing a .22 pistol that he named Catherine. In one of his online blogs, he wrote, "I cannot say that I am the same race as this miserable, arrogant, and selfish human race. No, I have evolved a step higher." His following videos and blog posts began to foreshadow his deteriorating mental state. The violent, angry nature of his videos and manifesto made it apparent that he planned the massacre in advance. However, his final film left no doubt as to what his intentions and plans were. Titled Jekylla, High School Massacre 11/7/2007. The video showed Auvinen posing with a gun, background awash in red, as the camera zooms in on the high school. Last November 7, 2007, Auvinen entered the Jagola High School and began to carry out his plan of attack. He shot and killed 8 people during his rampage, including the school nurse, the headmistress, and 6 students. He also injured a further 10 people during the attack. When the police arrived at the school, the murderer shot himself in the head. But despite his belief and claims of being a superior human, his final shot didn't kill him immediately. Auvinen was taken to a Finnish hospital where he was kept in a vegetative state until life support systems were switched off. He died in hospital from his self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head that night. Truly such spine-chilling stories these are, and apparently they're real. What were your thoughts about these YouTubers? Comment down below. Also, subscribe to Starface Productions, hit the bell icon, and give us a thumbs up if you loved the video. Till next time!